get my head in. See?
Then be smaller.
Huh?
Welcome back to my channel. I have not made a video in a long time, and I have Michael staring at me really awkwardly because I'm doing an introduction. So glad to be back on YouTube. I've been away for a long time, living in Australia with my boy. And we're gonna make a little YouTube video just for fun. I met in London, and we have been living in Australia for 9 months. How long? Like 8 months?
Yeah, 8 months.
Yeah. And we got engaged in February or January.
I got you as a mail order bride in London, and then brought you back to Australia, and
Come
now...
closer. This game called Boyfriend Tag that's on YouTube that some couples play. So I'm gonna ask a few questions to Michael, and we have to see how many he actually gets right about me, because he claims to know everything about me or know me really well. Question: when did we meet and where?
When did we meet? In February 2016. Duffy, exact?
No, not exact date.
Around about Valentine's Day kind of period.
Yeah.
We met at this bike cafe.
Yeah. When was our first kiss?
Was I correct?
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Okay, this question about the kiss is highly disputed because we have different takes on this. I personally recall it as being on our second date that I kissed you properly. You claim it was on the first date, but I explicitly remember
we were at the train station, and you're like,
Victoria
"Is it weird if I kiss you right now?" And I'm like, "Ew."
No, Victoria Station. I said I'd take you. I kissed you on the second date. I recall, and you claim it's the first thing that is threatening the fabric of this relationship.
Okay. Number 3. Who said "I love you" first?
Oh, that was me. And I didn't get I love you back to about a month later. So that was good. I was off to a really good start. Actually, maybe it was about 6 weeks later, maybe. I don't know, you kept me hanging.
It was like a little over a month. Yeah, about 6 weeks. When is my birthday?
18th of December.
Where does my family come from?
Well, that's a great question with many answers. Well, from the United States. And also from Mexico.
When did you meet my parents?
Great. Well, one is pending. Met when I came to America to meet your mother and your bro as well.
You don't remember the month?
No, I do. Just let me break it down.
A lot of questions.
January, pretty much April, May. Oh, I don't know.
What eye color did you wish I had?
You know what? I'm going to stick to what you currently have. Because I like the size of your eyes, but also
the color.
I like the color. It's just a bit different.
Okay, well, I'll skip a few questions. One food I don't like.
Well, anything with cheese. So yeah, I'll stick to the boring old cheese.
No, it's more like, well, yeah, but I think the biggest one is spicy, so you didn't get that one. Food. No. Favorite drink? I can just drink every day, not like alcohol drink.
Definitely a diet drink. Anything that's Coke Zero, Coke Diet, or Diet Coke.
Yeah. What am I afraid of?
Good question. Afraid.
Do I play sports? If so, what?
Sorry?
Do I play sports? If so, what? Since I don't play sports now, what sports did I play when I was
You have done weightlifting. That's a sport, technically. You played basketball, which I love. What else have you played? A bit of soccer, maybe?
No.
If you're born in Australia, you would have played Aussie footy.
You missed one. I played volleyball.
Volleyball, that's right. Very American.
If I spend hours on anything in the world, what would it be?
Fitness, just in the gym.
Yeah, that's true.
Just grinding.
If I was sitting in front of the TV, what would be on my screen? What kind of show, or like what show do you know that?
Well, prior to our acquaintance, you probably Gossip Girl, or
Yes!
the new Orange Black. What's that show?
Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah. Yay!
Definitely.
Okay. And the last question: if you bake me a cake for my birthday, what would it be?
If I baked a cake.
Yeah, like based on the flavors that I like and like everything like that.
You know, I try to get something that's not too sweet because I don't really like sweet food. So, but it'll probably just turn to charcoal. So, that's the thing. A nice, dry, gluten-free, vegan sort of.
Because I don't really like cake. So.
No, and yeah. But because it's going to be vegan, it requires a bit of skill and a bit of soft touch. And, well, let's be fair, I haven't exactly passed that test when it comes to cooking. So, no, probably won't.
Yeah, so the way we met,
just a job interview.
should we tell them how we met? Is that weird? Is that crazy? Maybe we should reveal. No. I got a bug bite on my leg.
I don't want to tell.
When I first started dating Michael, I always thought it was going to be like a friendship because I was going to go back home to the States and Michael was maybe going to go back to Melbourne. But at the end, like...
Okay, here's a question.
Yeah.
For you about that.
Yeah.
Because of where we were living, the uncertainty... This is...
Oh, get water!
At this start point when we first started to date and see each other, how close were you thinking of not taking this relationship any further because of the location, potential threat of not being in the same country for an extended period of time? How close were you to just say, fuck it, I'm out?
I think like the beginning, because I'd never been in a serious relationship, probably within like the first 2 months, I already was thinking about what's going to be my next move because I had to buy my tickets back home and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Around the second month that we're dating, I was already considering, I'm like, I'm gonna kind of give this relationship a few more weeks and see how it goes. And like, you know, if it's not like, you know, everything I wanted, then maybe it's not meant to be. So I was planning to
rugged, good looks. What was the major reason of saying, you know what, just live with the consequences and just go with it and just see how far we can take this? Because I feel like that was our message. The whole thing was just like, let's not make any promises, but let's just take this as far as we can.
Yeah.
The way you saw it?
Yeah, it was kind of like, I want to see how long it goes because I like when I first met Michael, I always felt like there was something different about him, and like I had kind of been dating when I first started living in London, but I wasn't really too like keen on it because I knew I was going back home, and just like when I met Michael for the first time, I was like, it was so different. Like you can't explain it to anybody, and I think Michael felt the same way, but I definitely didn't see it like a long-term thing.
I think the fact that I was able to somehow get to this point is really quite impressive, especially when you consider that your mum, when she first met me, thought that I was drunk, which I only had one drink, so that was not correct.
The option was to be in Australia for a bit and then move on, which is what we're going to do next. So yeah, it's been quite a challenge to be together, but like we absolutely love each other so much, and I couldn't ask for a better future husband at all.
Damn right.
So together, but yeah, no, this is Michael, and hopefully he'll be in more of my videos because
I'm very
he is so
photogenic.
Aussie, and
I'm Australian. It's a bit different. You don't say that every day on
he's
YouTube.
He's Australian. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm zoom in on you just to see. Haha.
Branding placement.
Please get your spring water there. But yeah, no, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked our boyfriend tag thing, which is what it's called on YouTube when he's not my boyfriend. So this smearing. Can't see it. Get it on there. It looks so much better close up. Camera, there you go. I'm on camera. Do your duties. There you go. You can check out, if you could check out one of my good friends, Angelique Sanchez, on her YouTube channel. I will give you a link because she has great hauls, makeup videos, and daily vlogs of wherever she goes. And she's a great YouTuber. And
If you'd like me to own a YouTube channel,
please
follow me on Twitter. Colo50. I tweet a lot about basketball. I need the followers. This is getting a joke. So if you follow me on Twitter, I might follow you back.
He just made an Instagram and he's starting his Instagram, but I think he should post more. Don't you think?
No.
Thank you guys for watching, and have a lovely day.